You ready?
Yeah.
I got knocked off my splash, so I didn't see where it hit. But the woodchucks all ran, so if the woodchucks ran at a 900-yard shot with the wind in our face, the round hit somewhere close to them. I gotta watch to see it so I can correct for the next one. That's an awful long way. 900 yards to be exact. Kaylee and I just came up here to the neighbors, and we got the gun set up, and there's been some woodchucks coming out right underneath the hunting cabin up there. Chris mowed that earlier today, and it's just infested with woodchucks. I've seen, when we first came up here, there's 4 different woodchucks out, and I just got the gun set up and sent my first round at it. It's 910 yards to the back of that wood line in the back side of that cabin right there. So it's a 900-yard shot to them woodchucks. And my first shot, I was knocked off, so I didn't see where my round impacted. I just watched it on the camera, and I was all over it. Even with a 10-15 mile-an-hour wind gust cross into our face a little bit here, I was 4.75 MOA to the right, so that wind's pulling that bullet back quite a bit. I was actually pretty good on my windage. It looked like I was a little bit short, and for my elevation, I'm at 18 MOA, so that round's really, I mean, dropping a long ways at 900 yards, but I made a pretty decent shot, and we're probably going to get another opportunity at them. When they're that far away, they really don't know what happened, unless that woodchuck I just shot at got some shrapnel. But there's other woodchucks coming out on the other side of the cabin, so either way, we should get some more shooting at them. But I know, I owe you 10 push-ups. We'll knock them out. Ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill that sucker on the next one. I hit right underneath it. I mean, right underneath it. Knock out my 10 push-ups here and get ready for the kill shot coming next, folks. He's done next time he comes out, my gosh. I think my windage is pretty good. Maybe a little bit overcompensated for on the last shot. I don't know. Yeah, you ready? I don't know if I hit just over him or just under him that time. All over it.
The wind.
Half the problem is the woodchuck looks like a tiny little baby. If that was a fat woodchuck, I think I'd have stoned him on the last couple.
It's okay, babe. You just keep on getting stronger.
That's gonna do it on this evening's little woodchuck hunt. The only woodchuck we shot at was at 900 yards right up there at the cabin, and I was all over that little chuck. I don't know think I was missing right underneath it. I'm not positive. It's hard to see on this camera lens, but obviously you guys will know if you're watching this where I was missing it, but I was all over it. And I was hoping he'd give me one more chance, you know, give me a fifth chance, fourth or fifth chance.
At least 5.
Anyways, I've done an awful lot of push-ups tonight, but we're definitely gonna be back after it. I got my dope right on the money for that chuck, and I got my windage figured out. My first guess for windage and, you know, my elevation adjustment was pretty darn close. I mean, I was close to him on my very first attempt, which is, you know, really cool. But we'll see you again soon, and hopefully you'll be seeing a 300 Win Mag tear into a groundhog at 900 yards here shortly. What do you think?
You keep doing those push-ups.
I'm gonna make you start doing them with me.